Hey guys, welcome back to Double Take on Tape.
We are your hosts, Anna and Camille.
Y'all, the vibe is we're hanging on by a thread, but it's okay.
Truly.
It's
Is
okay.
it okay?
I mean, it's just life. Everyone has those days. Everyone
Everybody
makes
mistakes.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Everybody
Yeah. I did, in fact, recently watch the Anniversary.
Oh, I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, it's fun.
You can change your hair.
Out all the bangers. It's just, the only thing I found disappointing is that like none of her co-stars were there, except for her dad.
See. Well, I mean,
yeah. And even then, I was like, "You're not the one I want to see."
Yeah,
period. Like, where is Emily Osment? Where is Mitchell Russo? Like, where are the people that she was in the love triangle with?
Isn't he in jail?
Is he? No.
Was it him or another Disney character?
They've all been in jail at one point or other, so.
Ooh.
Okay, that was a bit of a big claim.
Full disclaimer, I was there for her bangers era. When she had that light skin era, that was crazy.
The light skin era is crazy.
That's what they call it.
What, her white girl era? What does that? Wait.
No. You know, wait.
Mitchell Musso. Oh my God, he doesn't have gray hair, but he looks different. He's 32.
Have you ever watched Lemonade Mouth?
I love Lemonade Mouth.
Right? Oh, thank you. Okay, we need to watch.
She's so good. She's so good.
I think the guy who was one of the members, one of the group members, I think went to jail.
Probably the lead guy.
Who was
the guy who was kind of a ginger?
Yes, that
guy.
He
gave kind of like.
Yeah.
He gives. I'm about to say something crazy. I was like, he gives me the energy that he could go to jail.
Well,
that he could be a criminal.
He did.
Okay. Well, sorry, Mitchell Musso, for catching a stray from Anna.
I'm sure I wouldn't. He could be walking down the street. I wouldn't recognize him. I'm sorry to this man.
Oh, wait. Now I'm curious. Adam Hicks.
Had a crazy morning.
Is his name? Sorry. Jail.
No. Who?
Adam Hicks.
Oh, he's
arrested in January 2018 for a series of armed robberies in Burbank, California.
Whoa. So Disney was not paying him enough.
But he was released in 2022.
Oh.
Oh, but he has struggles with addiction and mental health. I'm sorry for saying you looked like you could go to jail.
Well.
But you did, so was I wrong?
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day. At the beginning of the day, too. Sorry, you were about to tell us something.
I had the shittiest morning. Oh, my God. I just look at her. She's my best friend now.
Period. The Red Devil has returned.
The Red Devil.
It's okay.
Yesterday, I want to talk about the encounter we had yesterday.
Oh my God, Anna, you called me at like 11:30 p.m. Well, actually, no. Let me give correct context. First, you sent me 3 like video messages.
First, I went to the movies twice yesterday.
Yeah.
Once at 1:30 in the afternoon and once at 9:30 at night.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I got 3 video messages from you at like 11:20 something, 11:30 something. And I had just finished the first one and was reading the second one. And then I got interrupted because you called me. So immediately, you called me immediately. And so I immediately picked up the phone and I was like, you couldn't even give me like 2 minutes, like the amount of time it took you to record the video for me to watch them before calling me. I was like, this is too much. And then you're like, no, Camille.
This is not about that.
I'm out in the streets. There's a man.
There was a man walking behind me and he would just stop randomly.
Behind you? I thought you meant in front of you.
Oh, sorry. In the beginning, he was in front of me.
Oh, okay.
He was in front of me and he would stop randomly. He just made 3 random stops while we were walking. And
which is crazy work.
Exactly. So then he ended up behind me. And I was like, I'm not having this. I'm busy. So I called you immediately.
Behind you is crazy. If they're in front of me where I can see them and they keep walking, okay, sure. Behind me,
No, thank you.
Absolutely not. You did the
No.
right thing. So we yapped about nonsense for like 10, 15 minutes while you walked home.
Yeah. So that was crazy. But hey, it was a good movie. I watched
You
Exit
said Exit
8.
8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was like a psychological thriller. I enjoyed it because I like, for me, it is scary. This perpetual, like being stuck somewhere and have to do
Girl, the
it
way you
again and
described it,
again.
that sounds like my literal worst nightmare, and I would never voluntarily go to watch someone else experience that. Like, absolutely not. But I'm glad you had a
maybe,
good time.
maybe one day I'll make you watch it.
Please don't.
I
One
just,
day far in the future where I forget the premise, please.
Mhm. Yeah,
Jump scare me with it. That's the only way to
yeah,
do it. Okay.
sure, sure. But
Okay.
that was an encounter we had yesterday. That was crazy. And I haven't been the same since. So yeah.
Girl. Did you just feel the energy dip?
Mm-hmm.
I just felt myself plummet into the darkest depths of my soul. Did you hear the silence? I was like,
I heard.
I have nothing in me.
That's all
It's
right.
fine, guys. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I don't know if there is something you want to highlight from the past weeks.
Not really. I let me talk about my reading journey. I started Mistborn, right? Read the first
Mm-hmm.
book.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal work. Was easy peasy to read. Now I'm on the second book and it's
Mm-hmm.
really threatening to put me into a slump.
Oh
And
shit.
only since I've started it, like I posted on my Goodreads that I was like fighting demons.
For your life.
And,
Okay.
yeah. And someone commented and was like, yeah, like it took me months to finish reading this book. Like it was very dense and hard to get through. And I was like, oh,
That's
if
not
I
like
had
punishment.
known that before I started reading it, I wouldn't have started reading it because I'm not in the place to be fighting a slump. So,
Yeah.
what I've been doing to combat,
Mm-hmm.
what's happening because of this book, The Well of Ascension, which is the second book in
Mm-hmm.
the Mistborn trilogy, is I can expose myself on Instagram. I always get these ads
Mm-hmm.
for like, oh,
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, I know
Alpha
what's
made it to the Omega, or like made it to her Alpha instructor, or oh, she was bullied so bad then he saved her. And normally I'm like, they know I'm kind of the target audience for this because I
Mhm.
read, and like subconsciously I've been kind of craving like fuck ass,
Mhm.
werewolf Wattpad stories.
Mhm.
But I've never been in such a low place that it's actually, caught me.
Mhm. Mhm.
But because of this borderline slump, I was like, nah, fuck it. So what have I been doing? One day, I spent one full day in front of my laptop reading this story.
Yeah, because also those things you cannot read on your phone or something or on
No.
your Kindle.
Well,
You
you
have
can
to.
because they offer them on, oh, this is, no, I'll expose myself. I don't care.
Okay.
You can read it on an app, but like they make you watch a lot of advertisements or like they
Uh-huh.
make you buy,
Uh-huh.
coins or whatever so you can pay for chapters. And I was
Uh-huh.
like, fuck that. Like someone
Uh-huh.
must have posted this like online for free. Found
Exactly.
it. Found it.
Hey.
But then I started reading it and I was like, well, why am I kind of why is this kind of tea? Before next thing I know, I'm at like chapter 96 and I'm like, huh, that's a lot of
Oh,
chapters. I wonder how long this book is. Come to find out, it's like 456 chapters.
that's insane.
That will also put me in a slump, so I gave up.
Fair.
And then I
That's
started a different
insane.
one and I got to chapter like 200 and something.
Oh,
And then
half.
I gave up. All of this
Oh.
besides well, I say give up. It's still open on my
Mhm,
computer,
mhm.
so we may return.
Maybe.
I've been reading it alongside because I've been thinking maybe reading some of this nonsense and this fluff and this easy stuff
Mhm.
will combat the slump I'm fighting
Mhm.
for Well of
Yeah.
Ascension. But to be honest, all it's done is make me dread
Yeah.
reading Well of
Going back.
Ascension more. So last night, I don't know, last night was a journey.
It's crazy. I wake up early not because I want to,
Yeah,
because I'm made to. Not
against your
made
will.
me, against my will. Thank you. Is first of all, it's my cat.
Mm.
The youngest one discovered that she can jump from my bed to my closet and then from the closet bounce off the bed She loves it.
What
It's
the
her
hell?
new favorite thing.
She created a theme park.
Yes, and she copied that from the oldest one.
No,
Uh,
Anna.
Story time. The first time that my oldest cat, Mia, she went on the closet, she wanted to jump down. The
Mhm.
bed is right next to it. She jumped on my belly. She bounced on my bed. And then she was like,
Yeeted.
yeah, that's exactly what I wanted
She
to do.
said, T. This is my new favorite activity.
Yeah. So that has been
You know
going
what?
on.
Mia is iconic for that.
Mia is just don't get in her way. That's
I
what I
mean,
have figured out.
I did title her like Mia the Menace.
Yeah.
Like, it took me like 0.2 seconds to give her that title after you told me some of her shenanigans
Yeah.
after you got her. I was like, oh, so she's a menace.
She is a menace, baby.
A menace and a diva. And you know what? It's her world. We're
my
just
God.
living in it, and that's okay.
So that's what has been going on.
Yeah.
They wake me up.
Um,
God damn.
That's
Look
what
at
you
me.
get for having children. A single mom who works two
Works two
jobs, who loves her kids and never, stops. Okay, should we get down to what the
What
actual topic of this
yeah.
episode is?
Oh my God, we do have a
Guys,
topic.
we're so deeply unwell. I don't know. It's fine.
How this is gonna go.
How this is gonna go. So like, don't hold anything that we say against us. Like, at the end of the day, this is just a good old discussion to get us thinking about things, because this is like
Yeah.
kind of an important topic. And we've mentioned wanting to talk about it in past episodes. Today, we are going to be talking about the concept or not the drum roll, the concept or the challenge of separating the artist from the art.
The pitfalls.
The pitfalls, the challenges. Whether it's actually in fact even possible to do that.
Yeah.
But we'll start off by I'll ask you, what does separating the artist from the art actually mean to you?
To me, it means that still you consume what they have produced.
Yeah.
That sounds very but yeah, essentially maybe you will still read that book, or you will still listen to their music, or their movies and stuff. You will still see where they are.
Yeah.
But you really have to kind of force yourself consciously to disassociate of who that person really is.
Yeah.
Having said that, there are some people that I can't.
Yeah.
So
we'll talk about the different scenarios, because I
What
also
is it for
do
you?
really think it is a case-by-case situation of like, sometimes the contribution of the art is much greater than like the fucked up nature of whoever created it. Or it's so important that like you have to separate it from that person because it's still meaningful in like a wider sense.
Yeah.
But sometimes if what that person did is, or like believes or whatever, is deeply embedded in how that art was created, it's impossible to like separate the two.
It also, I would like to add that it also matters, are they still to this day going out of the way, using their influence, using their platforms, and go and be harmful to certain groups of people? Then
Yeah.
let me not spoil it. But that also matters.
But that really does matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask like, oh, what's your gut reaction when you hear that? Like, yeah, separate or don't separate. Obviously, my gut reaction, the only reason you would ever be asking yourself if you should separate is because someone's done something fucked up that you even need to consciously decide, like,
Period. Yeah. Exactly.
like, is it possible for me to support this work without supporting that person?
Yeah.
In every instance, if that is the case and someone did do something fucked up, my gut reaction is always, let's try and separate. Like, let me digest the work, but let me not maybe promote it.
Yeah.
Like, let me not give this person more visibility than they probably already have.
More money.
I don't know.
More power in the sense.
But is there a difference? But is there a difference between enjoying something and promoting it?
Now you're asking a different question. My answer would be yes, because if I enjoy something and for example, I send it as a message to you. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying it. Am I promoting it in a sense? No, I'm talking to a friend about it. Now, if I go like and record myself and post like, hey, I really love this, doesn't that kind of give more than enjoyment?
Well, yeah, because you're giving more
Yeah.
visibility to
So
it.
I think enjoying and promoting are different
But then
things.
my question is, should we even be enjoying it in in the first place? Like, if in order to consume something, you kind of have to hide it. It's like, oh, then you shouldn't really
Yeah, you
be
know it's fucked
consuming
up.
it, or
Yeah,
you wouldn't be hiding it.
it's
So,
really
but that I'm not saying that as a judgment because
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
that to myself all the time. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
when I'm reading certain things, when I'm listening to certain music, when I'm watching certain movies or using certain
Mhm.
platforms, I
Mhm.
always think about that. And also it's very hard to navigate the scope of
Mhm.
your consuming something, like the effects that your consuming something has like directly on the person who created it. Like, are they
That
benefiting from
too.
that? I don't know. Because I don't know the
Yeah.
inner workings of like
Yeah,
their
yeah, yeah.
fucking bank account. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I know exactly. I understand exactly what you mean. It was
Which
so
is,
funny when I
yeah.
heard for the first time, because that separate the art from the artist, although it exists as a concept like forever. I heard it first time as a question in my second year of studying uh,
Mm,
here, and then my first reaction was like, "No, you just don't consume." And I was like,
yeah.
"Shut the fuck up for a second and look at example at your bookcase,
No,
or let me look on my phone."
so much easier said than done because you
Yeah,
want to take the moral high ground and be
yeah,
like, I like in no way condone what this
no.
person has done. And as such,
Exactly.
I don't
If
have
I
anything they
check,
created.
like, if I check my phone, if I check my Spotify, my following, like all that stuff, I'm like, wait a second. If you really just dig a little bit,
But then to me it really comes down to like what intrinsically the art or the product or whatever. When I say art and artist, I don't literally mean art and artist. I mean like a person and whatever they created.
yeah,
Like it could be music, it could be science, it could be whatever. In some cases you really have to look intrinsically at the product and be like,
yeah,
is that contribution, is what's created, like does what's created have a positive effect despite
mm-hmm,
the connotations of the person who
mm-hmm,
created it.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
like if the product and the effect outweighs
yeah,
that, then it's like okay.
yeah,
Then I'm more likely to be like, okay, it's okay to be consuming
yeah,
this kind of work.
hmm,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
I don't know either. I just have a few names in my head right now.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go through some
Some cases.
hypotheticals of like, also because I think it's really important to talk about the fact that a lot of people who have done messed up things
Yeah.
have created things that have contributed like immensely to
Mm-hmm.
society and the way that we function or the way we view certain things
Mm-hmm.
in a positive way.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a very hard thing to navigate. So let's
Yeah.
talk about it. What's a name that's popping up in your mind?
I mean, okay, the first one obviously is J.K.
Immediate.
Rowling.
Yeah. And also because all of this new Harry Potter
Yes.
series stuff is coming out recently, and
Yes.
I am very much struggling
Yeah.
with
Yes.
with yes.
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 Yes. Exactly.
I'm very much struggling with, will I watch this? Does it even mean the same thing that it used to mean now that we know?
Can I be honest?
Sure.
Like, I can't.
What else would you be?
The thing is that okay, this goes back to the question that you posed before. Is what they made, the product of their creation, is it like a positive effect to a generation or something? Because Harry Potter
Yeah.
for our generation was just like so magical and amazing and like
Yeah.
beautiful.
In this
The
in this
thing,
particular, if you ask me it like that, then I'm
yeah,
like, okay, I have an answer. Continue.
but the thing is, because of what she's not, it's not like she just uses her platform and influence to talk about her fucked up opinions. Is
Yeah.
the fact that now she produces a, a new, like a remake of the same magical series, but she's not just talking, she's using her platform. She's like actually hurting a group of people. So I cannot take this remake as something beautiful. I cannot be like, oh yeah, the next generation is gonna love it. I
No,
don't care about
it's
that.
just the way it's like giving a lot of financial gain to her.
Yes.
I honestly, we should have looked into this, how directly involved she is with this project, because everything that's
She's
coming out, she's nowhere to be found. It's
exactly.
just saying, oh, based on the works of the
Exactly.
best-selling author, blah blah blah. But we haven't seen that woman's
Why is
face,
that?
because if people saw her face, they would be reminded of all the fucked up things she has said on like biological sex and women's rights, and
Yep.
like the harmful shit she said about the LGBTQ plus
Yeah.
community and trans rights.
Yeah.
Like,
So why isn't she showing her face?
because she knows it will remind people
Yeah.
of the messed up
So
things she's done. But this is where I struggle, because how can someone who has like who's created an entire fictional universe about people who are other, who do not fit the
mhm.
norm, whatever, are like basically the slayest of the slay in society. Sorry, there's probably a more poignant way to say that, but like let me just riff.
No. Period. Period.
But she
Period.
created this entire universe where someone who, like Harry,
Mhm.
is lifted up for his differences, because those are the things that make him special.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yet you shit on an entire community that stands exactly for that in real
Mhm.
life.
Yeah.
And this is where I struggle, because when people read the books before we realized her views,
Mhm.
like it was such a positive reinforcement of like, okay, being other is something to be celebrated, being different is something to be celebrated, you're
Yeah.
special, it's not
Yeah.
something to be admonished or put down. But now that you know the context of like her views, you can't help
Yeah.
but read certain things in her books or watch certain things in her film and being like, oh, you had an agenda like when you wrote that, and now it's clear for me to see. And it's also really fucked up in retrospect, because we have been consuming and
Yeah.
reinforcing this agenda without knowledge.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it's like it really depends on what people take away from it.
True. It's just now it's very hard not to take what she's
It's,
putting
yeah,
out.
it's
Also, it was what is the name? Wait. That's what I've been looking. Jinx Monsoon?
mm-hmm,
Yeah, she
mm-hmm.
was on Ziwe.
Oh, Ziwe, yeah.
Yes, thank you, Ziwe. And she was like when she asked her like, oh, "What do you think of J.K. Rowling?" He's like, "Who is this J.K. Rowling?"
Yeah,
It's
don't
like,
even acknowledge.
yeah, but like, why would this person feel the need to not say that she's a woman, because then she would be perceived differently, and then maybe her books wouldn't sell that much. Like she even had to like change her
Her
name.
pen name,
Yes,
so it
so
was
she
like,
can
yeah.
exactly because she couldn't sell a lot as a woman. So yeah, who is this? So isn't it so funny and ironic that she herself had to like change something about her so she wouldn't be perceived a certain way, but now she's going out there and judging like it, and not judging, harming, and like how do you say, giving money to, there's a word, huh?
It's just really also messed up, because her rhetoric,
Sponsoring? Yeah.
the way she speaks is she speaks as if she's talking in defense of women's rights.
Mm-hmm.
What you're saying is actually just hateful.
Yeah, it's just fucked up. Yeah, exactly. And this is so, no, it is on topic. And then Emma Watson going on the podcast, on another podcast, and she's like, yeah, two truths can exist. Like I can still cherish the time
Yeah.
I had with her, but also I don't agree. And then it's like,
And
okay,
people
so
got really mad at her
yeah.
for saying that.
Yeah, because you jeopardize your influence, and like you have a certain influence, so you decide to stay neutral, and yet after that, J.K. Rowling still went after her, and she was like, "Yeah, no,"
But
like she
I
still hated.
don't. The thing is, girl, I'm going to get hate for this. The thing is, when she said that, I was like, true. Because as
It
much
is
as
true.
it's fucking true, it's the only problem is she's a person with a wide audience. So what she says, like, is reinforced by the people that follow her.
Hmm.
So her saying it's okay allows other people to think it's okay. And then they
Hmm.
just continue to support. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
that's the problem.
But
Yeah.
her actually saying these two truths can exist, Yes, because I can still honestly say, like, watching the Harry Potter movies or reading the Harry Potter books, for me personally, was like such a seminal part of like my reading journey as a kid. Like,
Mhm.
the magic in those books was
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
really part of what sparked my love of fantasy,
Yeah,
which
exactly.
is still strong to this day. But it is also true that I cannot support her,
Mhm.
that she has said really messed up things that I
Yeah.
don't align myself
No.
with, that I can't find any respect for, that I do not support,
Exactly.
that I actively am against.
Yeah.
Like, those two truths exist simultaneously. And I
Yeah.
think it's really hard for people to like not wrap their minds around that, but to like accept that,
Mhm.
because people are very much like all or nothing. It's like either you're against this person or you're with this person. There's
No,
no
I'm
gray.
I'm
Let
not
me
with
tell
the
you, people at home, this entire subject is a gray area.
Yeah.
There is no, this is the way to do it, that's the
Yeah.
way to do it. Every single scenario is different. You're never going to be in a position where you're like 100%
Yeah, for or against. Yeah.
for or against it.
Yeah.
Because the fact that you even consumed something by them in the first place, like, if you really want to be all or nothing, if you even consume their work in the first place, you're already complicit.
Mhm.
Like, babe,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
if that's how black and white you want to make it.
Yeah. That's
So
true.
I don't know.
That's true. My way of fighting that is like pirating her movie, pirating the
Girl,
movie.
that's what I do. I like, that's what I do for certain
Yeah.
things. If
You
I
gotta
want,
fight
like,
the system
yeah,
somehow.
I'm gonna, like, I'm not gonna pay.
No.
But
No.
then it's
No.
also like, oh, you have a subscription to HBO, you have a subscription to Disney Plus, it's already on there.
Okay. But then in that case, like
And
I watch so many. Yeah.
yeah,
See now everything like okay now.
but thing is, my sister and I actually, we downloaded this app which would tell you about certain brands, like if they were complicit in the genocide going on,
Mhm.
in Gaza against Palestinians.
Mhm.
And come to find out, every single one of these platforms in one way or another is financially contributing
Yeah.
to the war that is happening there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, so I can't use this platform, or because one person on this platform is a Zionist, can I even subscribe to this?
Mhm. Mhm.
Oh, like an entire product like freaking H&M or whatever. I don't know if
Mhm.
actually H&M, but like entire brands.
Mhm.
And it'd
Mhm.
be like, okay, so what am I supposed to eat?
Yeah.
Where am I supposed to go to buy clothes? Like,
Yeah.
if every single place I looked into in one form or another, if even one person who works there is complicit,
Yeah.
all of a sudden I can't use it anymore.
Yeah.
That's also
I-
really hard to navigate, because then it's like,
Where?
where the
Yeah.
fuck am I supposed to go? I'm
Damn.
expecting an
This is
answer,
fucked
Anna.
up.
No, I'm
Oh,
kidding.
you really you're expecting
No,
an
I'm
answer?
kidding.
I wouldn't know what to tell you because even if you try an alternative, which is like
No.
secondhand shops and stuff like that, well, where are those things coming from?
I think I draw the line at like, does the product promote like harmful ideas?
Mm-hmm.
Or like, yeah, because as much as I want to say, does it financially support this person who did this messed up thing? It's so easy to say that, but at the end of the day, J.K. Rowling, she's already rich.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, nothing is gonna change that.
No.
We already put her on this pedestal in her
Mm-hmm.
personal life.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you watch the show or don't watch the show, pick up the book or don't pick up the book,
Yeah.
millions of people already have.
Yeah.
Like, we were
Yeah. Yeah.
gaslit into doing that before we knew all of the facts.
Yeah.
Sure, that's fucked up, but like, we already did it. She's already in a position of like financial gain. So is actually being like, "Oh, I'm not going to watch it. Oh, I'm not going to read it." Like, is that
It's a
actually going to
drop in the
change
ocean.
anything?
Yeah. At this point,
Yeah,
yeah.
but then you have the argument of like, "Oh, but if enough people actually did stop
Yeah.
doing that, then it would actually have an effect."
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's like, we either
Exactly.
have the amount of times I'm going to be saying I don't know in this episode is actually insane. But like, we either have to collectively as consumers decide that we're like boycotting
Yeah,
something,
that it's done.
or
Yeah.
anything you do as like an independent person is not gonna matter.
Change anything. Yeah.
It's not gonna change anything. Yeah, you're literally a drop in the ocean. And also, regardless of if we start right now, she's already experienced like an insane amount of monetary gain from this entire thing.
Oh yes.
And
And
it's
then
like,
everything, not just like the remakes, not just the movies, the studio, the Harry Potter
yeah.
studios, all that stuff.
But then
They,
you also think about like all the creatives who were involved, like in the, sorry, not that we're talking about Harry Potter, but like, yeah, all of the
no,
creatives who
but
were
it's
involved in
true.
like the visual effects, like the set, all of the actors who
Yeah.
have nothing
The,
to do.
that's another thing. I once a piece of art is out there, it's not really theirs anymore. There's
Yeah.
so many more people involved. Like with the movies, there's just so many actors, like you said, creatives. It's not just about that one person. She who must not be named. Let me
Yeah.
just, yeah.
Stop
It's not
saying her
just about
fucking name.
her. Yeah, she was. It's all about it's also about the other people who contributed with their talent and with their expertise and all that. So it it also you enjoy their work.
Yeah.
Like there's so much that goes behind a movie or behind making a book, publishing a book, and then making a movie, publishing the movie, like all that. So yeah, it's really not like you said black or white. It's a really gray area. And
Yeah.
just because they work based on that work, on her work, that doesn't mean that they also agree with her, which also they have made very explicitly known. As I
Yeah.
say that,
I
it's
don't know
just
how
so
explicit it
crazy.
is. Also because now they're doing like interesting things. Like
Yeah.
the fact that they
You
made
know,
Snape black, like what kind of agenda do you have there is my
yeah, yeah, yeah.
question.
I saw that too. Yeah. Like the only person who gets accused is a person of
And
color. Interesting.
absolutely, absolutely no hate to
Mm-hmm.
that actor.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, if you were given the opportunity to play Snape, I'm a
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
woman of color. If someone told
Mm-hmm.
me I could play Snape, best believe, give me
Mm-hmm.
the check.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the script, give me the check
Yeah.
immediately. I'm not blaming that man.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing what he has to do.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Whatever. But whoever placed him in that position, or whoever who is part of this production,
Mm-hmm.
and they made that decision and was like, oh, there's no problem there,
Yeah.
babe. You're fueling
Yeah.
all the racist rhetoric that is gonna come out as a product of this
Mm-hmm.
decision. Like you're putting this man in a position where he's a bully of like the main one of the main protagonists and his family.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think is gonna happen, babe?
Yeah.
Like, I know he has in the end he's good,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
but like you're putting
In the
him in
very
such a
end.
difficult position,
Mm-hmm.
and it also changes the entire like driving force of the character,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like, oh yeah, these white boys were bullying him,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
now the subtext is a bit different.
Yeah.
Now when I read between the lines, I am understanding their motivations a little differently.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I
also,
understand. Yeah.
all of this feeds into my, sorry, something you were talking about earlier. Feeds in, like, I was going to ask this question of, like, why do we forgive some artists, but not others? Like, when I think about it, you know, R. Kelly, he was
Yes.
convicted of sexual abuse.
Yeah.
He made a lot of music that people
Yeah.
liked. I
Yeah.
listened to R. Kelly in my youth before
Yeah.
we knew all this
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay. When you
Chris
are. Yeah.
Chris Brown assaulted Rihanna.
See
Somehow that man is still around,
how and why
and people think he's hot shit.
that I cannot listen.
No,
I'm
and
done.
Chris Brown,
I never
absolutely
did to
not.
begin
Also,
with.
R. Kelly. You know, you can actually ban artists on your Spotify. I literally
See, I
banned
didn't know
them.
that. I didn't know that.
Blocked.
I never did, and now I have reasons not to.
Yeah.
I can't.
But
Th-
my question is, how or have we, like, how has it happened that some of these people just slip through when it's like literally proven in a court of law
Yeah. See.
that they did what they did?
Yeah.
I remember actually someone interviewing people outside of like a Chris Brown concert
Mm-hmm.
and being like, so like why?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are you going to the show? Why did you pay for this ticket? And they were all like, oh yeah, he's just hot. Like he has an amazing voice. Blah, blah. And these were women. And I was like, you know that man beat a woman.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Do you need any other reason to?
But hey.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, if all
And
of these people exist.
and the same thing is happening with Kanye West. Everybody's
Yeah.
forgetting the fucked up things he said, and he's like,
I
he supported.
do genuinely, like, it doesn't take away from the messed up things he did, but I do genuinely believe that man has mental health issues.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I do not think
Yeah.
he was in his right mind or I still
A
don't
long
think he's in his
time.
right mind
No.
or has been for a very long time.
Yeah.
Not to say that that is an excuse or that, like, oh, you're forgiven because
no,
blah, blah, blah.
not at all.
No, you still did the things you did. You said the things you
Yeah.
said. You said the messed up things he said about slavery. I don't even want to talk about it because
And
that's just going to piss me off.
That and he's filling stadiums.
Yeah.
So,
And he
but
has all these brand deals.
yes,
And people still think he's hot shit. Also because I think
whoa,
in that sense it's the men.
it's
Like
the
I don't think
man.
it's
But okay, so he's filling up stadiums.
Mhm.
He's selling out tickets, and people are still mad at Chaperone for something that her security guard did that she didn't directly do. Let me be so honest. In the beginning, I was also like, okay, like what is this behavior? Now I'm like, you're blowing this out of proportion. That girl is alive and well. Her parents are rich as fuck. I'm sure she's gonna go to many of
But I think
Chaperone's
that
concerts.
I think that just generally has a lot to do with the double standards that
Double-
exist
of
for like men
course.
and women within that industry.
Definitely. It's just so like the moment that they can find a reason, not even a reason, an excuse. The moment they can find a reason to cancel a woman, hey,
Yeah.
grab it for not a good reason. Let me be so clear.
No, period. Because why is it so easy to cancel a woman, except for she who shall not be named? But it's so hard to cancel a man. I actually recently have also been thinking about this, and I'm gonna bring it up because there's a movie coming out. Michael Jackson.
Yes. Oh my God,
And
Michael
like
Jackson.
all the allegations of sexual abuse against children.
Oh my God, he was my first. Can I still listen to his music? He was literally the first person who popped up in my young mind.
I think because there is so much like ambiguity
Mm-hmm.
around those claims
Mm-hmm.
and the truth of them and the
Mhm.
fact that he's not alive to like dispute them.
Or
has
is he?
essentially oh my god, shut up, Anna. Don't take it
I
there.
don't believe that. Don't
This is
make
not
the people.
this is not the conspiracy theory episode. I
Don't
fucking
make the
refuse.
people think I believe that.
No, but I'm genuinely like, because he's dead
Mm-hmm.
and like he was such celebrated as such a musical icon, he was literally the king of pop.
Yeah.
Like he in death has been placed on a pedestal where
Yeah.
it's like, oh, even if there is truth to these claims, he's not here to dispute them, so like is it even
Yeah.
fair to lay them against him
Yeah.
when he
But
can't
then, but then
defend
here,
or whatever?
but then here comes this that there are cases where there is proof and people still
Babe,
ignore
I
it. So-
watched an entire documentary where all of these former kids, because now they're grown adults,
mhm.
these men, like in graphic detail, explained what happened to them. And I'm like, I don't really feel like you can, like, I'm sure you can make that up, but why would you? And why would so many of them make that up? And I remember looking at like reviews and whatever, and everyone being like, oh, this is fake. Like, this isn't real. There's no proof, la da da. And I'm like, the fact that these allegations even exist in the first
Yeah.
place is already low-key enough for me.
Yeah, how
But
can
then at
you
this-
say that they're just not?
Yeah, but then at
Real.
the same time, you have an entire generation that grew up knowing and loving him as an
Yeah.
icon.
Yeah.
And now this movie is coming out, and everyone's like, oh my god, yes, we miss Michael. Like, wish he was here. Like, bring him back. And like, No, and like all of the aunties, like in my mom, people like my mom
My mom too.
who literally cried
Oh my
when
God,
when
mine
when the
too.
funeral was on the TV. I'm like, how would these people even begin to corroborate the fact that this man did any of these things?
Yeah.
Like that's never gonna compute to them,
No.
and it's never gonna take away from the music that he
The
made
legacy. Yeah.
and the legacy he left.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's okay.
No.
But like, I want to see the movie. I am such like it's such a double-edged sword, and like I
Yeah.
will admit, like like that is not morally a fun thing for me to say. That
No.
like I
Yeah.
still have, because it's like such a cemented part of my childhood. This man, and loving this man and his performance and his music and his voice.
Mm-hmm.
That like even now, because he's not alive, because he
Mm-hmm.
can't dispute those claims,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, I'm
Well,
saying this to exhibit how easy it is to fall into that.
yeah, exactly. Still listen.
And it also is like, because people were commenting in the reviews like, oh, but this is fake, this isn't even real, like these people never met him, blah blah blah. I'm like,
Hmm.
you know, who is telling the truth here?
Yeah. So it's
And
even
how am
harder.
I supposed to know?
Yeah. And can I not just enjoy the product now
Also
and just
because
let it be?
when like all of his, not that like any of his children or his family would expose that even if it was true,
Mm-hmm.
but they are so very much like, you're shitting on the memory of this great man who did all of these amazing things with all of these lies. And I'm like, but
Yeah.
are they lies?
Yeah.
And the only person who can tell us that,
He's dead.
he's dead. He's
And
not
he would
here. He
and,
can't pick up the phone, baby.
and
I
he wouldn't even tell us if he was here. Let's be
exactly.
so honest. He would probably have a great publicist by
And
now.
yeah, and in a scenario like this, it's really, I think it's just a personal decision
Yeah.
of what you're willing to do. But it really is clocking to me, because like all of this stuff is coming out about the movie and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I would have expected like all of those claims to come back out like into the media to
Me
be like,
too.
but I haven't heard a peep.
No, because also when he died, there were a lot of things like it was very like double. You heard things then came up. I remember, and
Yeah.
then my mom had to explain to me, "Yeah, this is what this means." I'm like, huh, "What?" My
Mhm.
brother listens to his music. He's like 5. So yeah, it was difficult for me to understand, and
Yeah.
I understand what you mean. I also expected something.
No, I find it really interesting that I have not seen a single thing
No.
bringing that up. And I'm like, is it just because like the power of his legacy is just so strong that like maybe these people have been trying
Yeah.
to say, to
So,
speak their
yeah.
piece,
Yeah. Yeah.
but like no one wants to post that shit because everyone, the public is just excited
Yeah. For the movie.
for the movie. Like they really don't give a shit.
It's kind of crazy how, personally, when I saw the first time I saw the teaser, I was like, "Can we just? Oh, how much can you milk the same cow?" I'm like, what's going on? And now I'm like, can't wait.
Yeah. You know what I found
What?
out actually? I will speak of literal art and artists. You know Caravaggio? Apparently, he's like a well-known whatever. He's displayed in major museums. I found out he killed a man,
Oh,
but he is revered.
whoa!
Picasso
He
was
did
Pica-
Caravaggio.
Picasso was accused of abusive behavior,
Oh,
revered in art history.
whoa! I see.
So this is what I mean when I say like fucked up people sometimes create really beautiful things
Yeah,
so much that it erases like
yeah, and
who
defines
they
a
were as a
whole.
person.
Yeah, and
or
defines a
or
whole
so much
generation.
so much so that you really have to view them as two separate entities,
Yeah,
where it's like, yeah, they
yeah.
did that, but also look at the art.
For example,
Yeah.
I don't know if you should keep that in because I don't have like. Have you watched Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
Do you remember the actress who plays Amy?
Yeah.
she's Jewish, right? Jewish
Yeah.
American, I think.
I'm scared. What are you gonna
Her
say?
her Instagram is full of like, and these Israeli people died today there, and like, how can we help? How can this and this and that? And when Israel started all this with Gaza, she posted something like, "Oh, how this is how I explain to my kid what is happening right now in Israel." Her behavior
She a
to
Zionist.
me, I I mean, from her
It's
things
giving.
she says, I would think so, yes. The way that
I'm shook.
I cannot look at her anymore. I cannot see her. There was one new movie coming out that I want to see, Mother, Father, Brother,
Mm,
fucker. I don't fucking know what it was called. And I saw her face on the on the poster. I was like,
no.
there's no way.
Yeah.
That so it's, yeah, it's also, it goes back to what you said. It really is case by case. I
Yeah.
cannot look at her face anymore. I don't want
Yeah.
to see her. I don't want to see that series ever again. I am so tired.
Ooh, I'll
And
get. Yeah.
what's her name? Mayam
Yeah. Call out her name.
Mayam Bialik? I'm
I rebuke you. I didn't know that. I'll have to look into that. You know, okay, I'll give a milder situation in which I actually have decided I can separate the art from the artist.
Mhm.
We were talking about this the other day. Timothy Chalamet.
Oh my
In
God.
this scenario, I can separate the two because
Mhm.
in real life that man is a 20 something Hollywood bro dating
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
Kardashian thinking he's
All
tough
that.
shit.
Yeah.
Not for me. But when I look at him and his performances on screen,
Mhm.
I'm like,
Yeah.
chef's kiss.
He also like,
Completely separate. I don't like the man,
exactly.
but I like his
The
performance.
product, yeah.
I like the
Also,
product.
the movies he started with, they were like indie and like, very like beautiful movies, and
Yeah.
his performances were great. That's why he was so popular and he became Hollywood's new white boy. So,
This is making me laugh because I'm like, oh yeah, I don't like you because of your personality.
yeah, it's
Like,
like,
yeah,
it is personal. You are like, you're giving us nothing.
yeah.
So then once he started, I don't know. Again, watch Marty Supreme one day. It won't add anything to your life,
I know I
but
should, but
the way,
just because I want to know.
yeah, the way he took that, and he thought that he ate with his behavior, and like he thought that if he method acted that, he would like, it would be
I
so
think
funny and amazing. No.
I think he let his success go to his head a
Gay.
bit much.
Yeah.
Because like he was really it's like there's a way you can talk about your craft where it's like, "Oh, I respect you because you put a lot of effort into it."
Mhm.
But the way he was talking about his craft, he was like, "Yeah, I do deserve
I'm in
all of the
pursuit of
accolades.
greatness.
I'm in pursuit of greatness. I do put a lot of blah blah blah." However true that may be, the way you're saying it is in a really unappealing way. That actually makes me be like, oh, so you think you're hot shit. So now I
Yeah.
can't get
So
behind that
no.
agenda anymore.
No. It's true. It's really, and then Dune Part 3 trailer
Trailer came
dropped.
out and everyone forgot about the whole ballet opera,
Yes.
which we did discuss in one of our podcast
Yeah.
episodes.
I think the very first one,
Yeah,
actually.
and you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I fell down that rabbit hole. As
Mhm.
soon as that man started chanting, I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
if speak your truth. But
It's just.
also, like, that's also very much more like I love Zendaya, I love
Mhm.
the director, I love the cinematography. That entire franchise is
Mhm.
just really fantastic, and
Yeah.
they've done such a good job of adapting it that, like, it's not shocking to me that trailer came out and people were like, meh.
Oh, yeah. It's true. Yeah,
And I think
same.
it also like erased like his like his embarrassment at like not winning an Oscar
Oh
or
my
whatever.
God.
The way it came out like in the outlets that like they were waiting to post the trailer to see if he was like a winner or not so they could
Mhm.
put it,
Mhm.
which
Oh
is
my
so funny
God.
to me.
Oh my god, yeah, because the
Yeah.
trailer was released like a day after the
Literally the next day. They were waiting
insane.
to release it because they wanted to know if they could put
Yeah,
Oscar winning
winner.
winner Timothy Chalamet versus like
If he won with that movie
Oscar nominee.
anything, no.
I don't know. Okay, all to say, because I do feel we must wrap this
Oh
up a
my
little
god,
bit.
yeah, time goes by.
When it comes to separating an artist from their art, it is definitely a gray area, a case by
Yeah,
case decision, a personal decision.
yeah,
What are you willing to morally sacrifice?
yeah, period.
Is
Yeah,
it worth it? Also, in the grand scheme of things, what will your unwillingness to consume something actually change? Like,
yeah.
there are a lot of factors to consider. I hope we've enlightened you.
I
Or
hope you
like
found
I
some
think
truth.
if anything, like I'm not saying, oh, this is the right way to do it, this is the wrong way to do
No.
it. I think it's very much like you just need to be aware of like the
Yeah,
fact that your actions actually have an effect
yeah,
on certain things, and also just for your own personal peace decide what is and what isn't worth it to you. That's all you
yeah,
can do, I feel
period.
like, at the end of the day.
Yeah,
I draw the line at like financially rewarding someone who did something fucked up.
yeah,
Like I
exactly.
draw the line when their fucked up beliefs are embedded in their work. Then no, I'm not consuming it because
Yeah,
then that's reaffirming it
yeah. And
and telling
by yeah,
people that that's okay. No,
no hate to the actors of the new Harry Potter remake.
no, those
You
are
just want your
children.
paycheck.
People who are hating on children,
Yeah,
look at yourself in the mirror. They have
yeah,
nothing to do with. They're not even old enough to under. Well, maybe they are old enough to understand, but like you can't blame them for someone else's beliefs. And
yeah,
like their dreams are to be actors. They've been given this opportunity for like 8 years of stable work,
yeah.
and you're gonna say
You wouldn't do
what,
the same.
you wouldn't do the same? Yeah. No, and also it won't take away from like how talented they are, how
Yeah,
deserving they are to be seen on screen, because I'm sure they're talented actors or they wouldn't be in that position in the first place.
yeah.
We're not hating on kids.
No.
Do what you gotta do. As for whether I will be,
Grown men,
yeah,
as a
grown
grown
women and
man,
men,
do better.
you're different for that. You're different for
We
that, and I, in fact, not that I don't respect. Yeah, I don't respect you actually.
no.
And as for whether or not we will be watching the show, I wish I could say no.
Curiosity.
Actually, I can say no,
Yeah, I
but
also don't know.
like I know the urge within me exists
Hmm.
just because of like that curiosity and that love of that universe. But
Hmm.
when I weigh it against like everything else,
Hmm.
not really. I don't know, guys. I'm
Yeah.
just a girl. Like I I can't use that as an excuse,
No.
but it's like I love magic.
Yeah. It
And
would
like
have to
yeah,
be
like I want to support the kids. And
a
like this is a Harry Potter for a new generation, and I'm just genuinely out of curiosity like wondering
hmm.
what are they changing in this adaptation, like that we're
Yeah.
spending so much more time in that universe.
Yeah.
I'm like, will it be for the better or for the worse? I also need to look into to how closely aligned who she who shall not be named is to this show. Like it is her intellectual property or whatever, so I'm sure she gets something from this, but I'm
But
it's
it's
because
not.
the way they're marketing it,
Yeah.
she is not visibly attached to
Yeah.
it in any way that it like trips you up and makes you think it's okay.
Yeah. And again,
Let me slap myself. I'm not watching it.
it's not just that. It's the theater play in London. It's the theater play on Broadway. It's the studios.
And
It's
her books, they're
yeah.
still
Yeah.
being with every new
Yeah.
edition, with every whatever.
Everything. Yeah.
That's another penny in her pocket.
Yeah.
Like,
That's why I'm not I wanted to buy them in English because I have them in Greek. There's no way I can live without it. I've lived so
yeah.
far and I can survive. It's just like, yeah, choices, I think they become a bit more conscious. It's true. It is a gray area. And what are you willing to sacrifice or give up?
Yeah. That's a question for you to think about
But
at home,
art,
besties.
but art is not political.
Babe.
Art is not
I will
political.
laugh in the face of anyone who ever says that. What you mean art is not political? Everything is political.
when something is like, when they're trying to convince the masses of something, what do they change? The art. What is propaganda? But a category of
Propaganda.
art. But what is propaganda?
Yeah.
Damn.
Period. Oh, you
Piss
ate
me
with
off.
that. You
Wait,
ate
it
with
pisses me
that.
off. Oh my
Well,
god.
I think we'll leave you guys to ponder that. I think
Yeah.
we'll end this episode. Like the point of this episode was not to give you guys answers. It's more just so
I think we had thoughts that were
talk.
eating us inside
Yeah,
that we
we
wanted
wanted to
to.
talk about
Yeah.
it because like I feel like there's so often it's like written between the lines or like
Mm.
everyone thinks this, but no one is really saying
Yeah.
anything in a lot of these, or like people are not saying enough.
Yeah.
Where like you should actively
Hmm.
be thinking about this when you decide
Mm.
what to do.
And also, don't forget the disease that is plaguing us that's called double standards. How am I going to listen to Chaperone, right? I didn't know I can ban artists on Spotify.
But also, actually, good note, why consume and support all of these things just because of like their popularity or like their esteem in society? There are so many other artists, so many other avenues you can take which are
Of
just as
course.
fulfilling creatively, whatever.
Yeah.
There are other options.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, but then I can argue against that and be like, well, every option has its,
Counter
nobody is
option.
perfect. Like, yeah, you can find out in a couple years from now that the option you took to get away from the fucked up option is, oh, it was also fucked up.
It was
Like, oh. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit of a gray area. It is what it
Food
is.
for thought.
All to say, we're right there with you, bestie.
And that's a threat.
And a promise, in fact.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's against your will.
Yeah.
And with that, we bid you adieu. Goodbye, friends.
Adieu.
Bye.
Bye.